ain't afraid of you, you stinking witch. We got your first name, we got your last.
That video is a lot to unpack, but I think I'm going to just do a story time. Mind you, this is going to be extremely condensed because this is only 3 minutes. So my freshman year of high school was the last time that I went to a private school, and I started going to a church that most of the people in that small private school were going to. The place shall remain nameless. The short version is leadership, pastor, everybody knew me from those years that I attended. And then I eventually left and moved on to where I needed to be. So I was led to go back years later. The Creator woke me up on a Sunday and said, you need to go there. There was evidently a reason. So we go through service. Nothing glamorous or whoopee about it. It just was what it was. I get to the end and there's a certain individual that I see cross the room crying and had been crying through the whole service. And the Creator says, that's why you're here. So I walked up, hugged this individual's neck. Hey, how you doing? And I asked, may I pray for you? Mind you, service is over with. Service is done. So there's no interruption going on whatsoever. Short version. Prayed for this individual. Had a dark spirit on the individual that decided to get mouthy. Kicked it right on out. Cast it on out. And the person was free. The person was so willing to be prayed for that they threw what they had in their hands down on the pew and said, yes, please, please pray for me. And they were so peaceful when they were set free. When that spirit left, whew, me and my grandmama, Creator rest her spirit, then gathered up our things and were walking out the door. As we're making our way down the steps, the pastor calls me back up and then rebukes me for letting the individual know what I saw on them, the spirit, and who sent it, because I discerned that it was sent by somebody practicing dark magic. In short, he didn't like me telling nobody in his congregation that I saw a, quote, witch spirit on him, which is not what I said, but, nonetheless. And then went on to say that I've got discernment too and everything. Well, if you had discernment, George, why didn't you do nothing other about it? Because you were standing there at the door shaking everybody's hand, wanting somebody to pat you on the back and tell you what a wonderful sermon you did. So about a month or two later, I'm led to go back again with my grandmama. Grandmama was like, oh, Lord, here we go again. But she wasn't about to let her baby go by herself. She gonna keep me prayed up, so we went. Now, I have no access to know what the pastor's going to preach on each Sunday. It's not advertised. But his message was going to be on spiritual warfare and casting out demons. During the prayer portion of service, he's then walking back and forth across the stage with his finger pointed, rebuking this spirit and commanding this spirit to leave and etc. so forth. The same things that he rebuked me for doing. And me being a seer, that's the first time I've ever heard demons laugh, because I look around and demons started laughing and hurling insults at him because he had no power or authority to do anything to them. They knew he was faking it.